Shake, let's go in. So we're gonna tap into, like I said, I wanted to get back into dealing with some scholarship. I've been doing a lot of different videos. Did a coconut oil video, did a shea butter video. Just trying to give you guys some different stuff when you're on my page, right? But by heart, when I really started teaching in the beginning, I was dealing with Tantra. Since I was young, I've always studied the female body. I've always studied just sex in general. Then when I found out there was a whole school dealing with this thing, Tantra, Taoism, all the good stuff, I got into it. So I got a book tonight. I like to go to the books to deal with these things, right? I got a book tonight called Sex, Health, and Long Life. Manuals for Taoist Practice, right? Sex, Health, and Long Life. Now, we know that when you're dealing with the Taoism stuff, we know that in this book came out, was reprinted in 1973. So this is real old stuff, right? It comes from the school of Hao Leo. It comes from the Hao Leo school. So this is some very, 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 very old stuff. Now, we know that here's the mystery. Everything has a mystery to it. When you're dealing with Tantra, when you're dealing with sex, when you're dealing with Taoism, when the Egyptian priests left Egypt, when the mystics, when the Moors, when they left Egypt, we knew we was going into slavery. We knew we was getting ready to fall, right? Let me hit this on my camera. There we go. It's gonna blur the background and make me Gucci. So when we're dealing with Taoism, when we're dealing with all this stuff, we knew we was going into slavery. So we sent all of our teachings out across the world. We sent this stuff. We sent the sex teachings everywhere. We went out, taught the Chinese people, taught the Asian people, taught the Indian people. We taught everybody about the mysteries. Because we knew that one day when we came out of slavery, not the slavery that your Hebrew Israelites was talking about, not that slavery, talking about we was in slavery in Egypt. Dr. Clark breaks down, Dr. Clark and Dr. Ben, they break down how there was no true proof of slavery. We had indentured servitude. But we're going to deal with that for another video. I mean, when you really do your research, they're talking about how those boats couldn't even have made it to Africa. We'll deal with that in another video. We knew we was going into slavery. Modern day slavery, the black people in America. We knew that this was getting ready to happen. So we sent the mystery systems. We sent all the teachings. We sent everything that we needed to get us back to a higher level across the world. So that's why when you deal with sex, you want to go to India. That's why when you deal with sex, you want to go to China and Asia, because they have the purest stuff. Now, their stuff belongs to us. Hence, I'm getting into these books and dealing with the scholarship and decoding it. When you have the ability to decode this stuff, then you can rock and roll with it. So let me get in here and break down some mysteries. And what I want to talk about in this particular book, on this video, that's the difference between me and your other scholars, your other teachers out here. They do a video an hour and a half, 2 hours. Don't give you no information on back of nothing they saying. So we trying to take this to, I come from the school of Bobby Hemmett. All the rest of those teachers. We going to come in, Dr. Blair. We going to come in and back up what we saying. Now, I'm telling you that this Chinese stuff, this Asian stuff, belongs to me and you. We went and taught the system to them so that they can preserve it for us. When they tell you that a man is not supposed to masturbate because he loses his life, that's not necessarily true. When they tell you that a man is not supposed to climax when he's having sex, that's not necessarily true. That wasn't made for us. That was made for the recessive man. The recessive man can't climax when you're having sex. The recessive man is not supposed to give up his energy because he take too much from his body and he gets sick. And he gets sick and his body start to break apart. When you melanated, when you got the Camite, when you're a Camite, when you got black skin, when you can walk outside into the sun and get energy from the sun, your body has regenerative fluids. You can bust all you want and still live long. Actually, it's more healthy for you. That's the mystery to that. Let's get to the book. We talking about when a man have sex, what happens when he don't come? When a man have sex, what happens when he don't come? It says on page 6. So it is said, embrace one without ejaculating. Get down with your girl one time without ejaculating, and your ears and your eyes will be clear. We're going to deal with this. Embrace twice without ejaculating. Do it with your girl 2 times without ejaculating. We talking about unlocking occult powers. I read that in the text. The text said you can unlock occult powers. Embrace twice without ejaculating, and your voice will become clear. You couldn't even sing. Now you can hit a note. Come on and go with me. Come on over to my place. Can you do that, baby? Lord, can you do that, baby? Do it 2 times without coming, and your voice will become clear. Embrace 3 times without ejaculating, and your skin will become lustrous. Your body know when you really doing it and you not letting one go, when you not letting the clip go. Baby, get to the 3rd time. Your skin becomes lustrous. Embrace 4 times without ejaculating. I'm going to get to these texts and deal with these texts. See, they won't talk. I'm going to back up what I'm saying. We're going to deal with this. We're dealing with pure scholarship, baby. We're talking about occultists, alchemists. 4 times without ejaculating, and your back and sides won't be susceptible to injury. You telling me if I could do it with my girl 4 times, my back and my sides won't get injured? Ashay, can you please keep teaching? Because this is interesting to me. I want somebody to type in the comments, because this video is pre-recorded. I want you to type in the comments 4 times. Now type 5 times. Somebody type 5 times in my comments. You ain't got to like my video. Type 5 times without ejaculating, and your gluteus and your thighs will be strong and muscular. Somebody type 5 times in the comments, and your butt and your thighs will be strong and muscular. Somebody say 6 times in the comments. If you could hear me preaching, you better type 6 times. I preach this shit so bad, baby, I could upload a pre-recorded video and you still gonna feel the energy. You can listen to this video 2 years from now and feel the energy, because this is the truth coming forward. That's the difference between somebody who's anointed to teach and somebody who playing around trying to teach. Somebody type 6 times without ejaculating, and all your energy channels will flow freely. All your energy channels, all your chakras, all that. I got down 6 times without letting go, and baby, everything is flowing freely. Embrace 7 times without ejaculating. Somebody type in the comments 7 times. Do you hear me? I hear you 7 times. And it says right here, and you will never die ahead of your time. Man, this is a ritual we're dealing with right here. This Chinese stuff, this Asian stuff belongs to you. See, we got to go to their text to bring our stuff back. This don't work for them, baby. It work for me and you, baby. I'm going to teach better than you shouting. I told you, when Egyptian priests left Egypt, we went all around the world teaching our stuff to people. The Moors did a really good job of that. 8 times without ejaculating, and you can enjoy long life. 8 times. You got to be consistent with this. 8 times, baby. 9 times. This is the last one. Without ejaculating, and you will attain to clarity of spirit. And that's all I'm giving y'all on this. This is a amazing book. Definitely want to get in it. You got to get in these texts to find our information. Now I want to tell you one more thing right here. They say in this book on page 1. Can a man sleep with a man? What happens when a man sleep with a man? What happens when a woman sleep with a woman? We're going to get scholarship on this. You understand me? We're going to go back to the text. What the text say about a man sleeping with a man and about a woman sleeping with a woman? Oh, I felt like I was a man. I just love men. I'm a woman and I love women. Baby, I got scholarship. I can't help. I got to give you the truth. I got to give you scholarship. What does the book say about it? It says, yin and yang are the standards of life. Yin and yang. Not yin and yin. Not yang and yang. For some of you who don't understand yin and yang, man and woman are the standards of life. We'll be coming with scholarship on this. When beings lose this, You got a man dating a man. You got a woman dating a woman. There are beings who lose the standard of life. We're not going to judge you. You can be LGBT, whatever you want to do. We're not going to judge you. You lost the standard of life. Yin and yang are the standards of life. See, y'all want to debate people with all this stuff. When you get scholarship, there's no debating. We end the whole conversation with one scripture. We go to the ancient text and the whole conversation, yin and yang are the standards of order. Order. Anyone can get out of order? When beings lose this, they do not propagate. Go look up the word propagate. When the beings lose this, some people have lost it, they do not propagate. But when they have it, when you have yin and yang, when you have the standard of order, they thrive. They thrive. Ingest yin to solidify yang. We ingest each other to solidify each other. Yin cannot ingest yin, and yang cannot ingest yang. And when you do it, you both each clarity of spirit. Thank y'all for joining tonight. I look forward to coming back at you tomorrow night and the next day after with some scholarship, because I'm getting ready to be more focused on my page right now. The camera's so bad, I can turn it off from. Good night, y'all.